You'll see that screen and you'll have to click got it. And as you click got it, then go ahead and find your comfortable seat. Nasal breathing. Feel that central line goes from the tippy top of the crown straight down through floor of the pelvis. Feel your two buttock bones in the chair, connecting you down to the root, rooting you under the ground and giving you stability. When we stand up, it'll be the legs that we're using for that, but now we're using the legs, but mostly the chair. But this central line is what we want to cultivate here while breathing. We want the central line to be intact, and then everything around it soft, relaxed, easy. As you're breathing, breath going from two-part breath, inhaling, exhaling, in the direction of four-part breathing, where on your next inhale, take the breath all the way into full, hold it there, slow exhale, and then hold the breath empty. When you're ready, inhale. Holding the full breath. Slow exhale. Hold the breath empty. When you're ready, do it again. Inhale. Holding full. When you're ready, exhale. Holding in. Do that 4 more times. Make sure you haven't lost your upright body. Make sure you're not holding on to tension in particular areas of the body, just subconsciously or unconsciously. And begin your first exercise. Slide hands back, elbows back, lift the chest, chin, look up. Slide hands forward, drop the head down, round the back gently. Do that a few times. Slide hands back, look up, shoulder blades gently squeeze towards each other. And then reverse, sliding forward, dropping the head. Do this 3 more times. Settle to the middle, right into rotations. Left hand forward, right hand back, turn to the right. Back through center and switch. And back through center, switch again. And switch. Back to center. Sideways, lateral. Lean, bring left wrist up. And then into the wheel. Left hand forward. This hand down here comes back and up like you're trying to tickle the armpit as this one goes down. And then that hand goes forward as this one comes back. So as you bring that hand up under the armpit, this hand goes down. Leaning slightly to the side of the arm that's on its way down. Now reverse, the hand that's up high tucks under and goes back behind as this one comes up way out in front. So we're here. And then this high hand comes and tucks under the armpit as the low hand swings out in front. And then retract and tuck, swing. And lean slightly to the side of the arm that's on its way down. And the key to this one is right here. When I come back, I don't just go back this way. Tuck. And thread it through. So it's a particular shape in the shoulder that you need to be able to make. Whereas if we're just here and going down, we're not actually internally rotating and threading down. So find that thread. And both arms down. Shoulders, shrug up, down, up, down. Two more. And now, shoulders forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Reverse. One more. And right shoulder forward, up. As it goes back and down, as this one goes back and down, this one comes forward, up. And as it goes back and down, the other goes forward and up. and reverse. Forward and down as the other goes back and up. And then forward and down as the other goes back and up, forward and down. Just getting that rolling, round, easy, fluid quality. And Janet, make sure the shoulder, the arm comes along for the ride, but it's got to be that shoulder blade. And pause. And then let's go forward, around the circle, slightly behind and in, forward. Now, when you're forward, have your thumbs pointing down slightly, so the arms are internally rotated. As you circle, they end up palms facing forward, externally rotated, and then rotate the arms so that by the time they get here, their thumbs point down. So this is adding the spiral. So we're internally rotated, externally rotated. Internal, this induces a closing, opening. Level 2, closing, lift up a little, stay flat, go out, down, spiral. Should be internally rotated, thumbs down here, and then turn, spiral. Level 2. If the shoulders only permit level 2, stay there. Level 3 would just be traveling in a larger circle. Internally rotating, closed, open, closed, open, closed, open, and pause here. Bring the arms back. Level 1, around to the front, internally rotate, swing them back, behind, turn the palms to face forward, around, rotate external, internal, close, open, close. Let's go to level 2. Little lift, come across. Level 3. Done. Elbows. Elbows back, down, forward, forward, down, back, down, forward. Elbows out, palms face the floor, one above, one below. Out. open, close. One more of each. And press there. Now, right arm, bend, cross, up, out, down. And notice how the hand stays, the elbow stays pretty much bent the entire time. Cross, stay crossed, open, stay open, close, stay closed, open, stay open. Now, same arm, back, out, up, over. The hand stays tucked in near the chest as the elbow comes all the way over, points forward, drops down. Back, out, up, over. Shoulder blade has to be free to allow this movement to happen. Shoulder blade kind of shrugs up a little bit. And again, we're buying real estate here. This is a common area of a lot of problems. The chest, shoulders, arms, upper back. For a lot of people, it's because it's a complicated area that has a lot of ability, a lot of movement pathways it can explore. Other side. Close, stay closed. Open, stay open. Close. Close. Lift. Open. Down. Reverse. Elbow goes back, out, up, over, point forward, and then down, back, out, up, over, down. So Jim, watch here. When I say down, notice how my hand doesn't go down. The elbow goes, that's correct. Back, out, up, over. Elbow down, the hand doesn't go down. That's right. Two more. Double. Cross, so you'll kind of run into each other. Lift. Open. Other cross. So you're closed. Stay closed as you lift. Open. Close. Lift. Open. Reverse. Great. So Janet, watch here. Elbows back, out. The hands stay near the chest. Elbows up, over. The hands stay right in, tucked in towards the chest, and then it just rolls. That was perfect. Good. One more. Nice job, everybody. Good. Loose. Right, scoot back a little bit. Load and unload, just to loosen up, wake up the legs. And foot and ankle, point, flex. Invert, evert. Circle. Reverse. Switch. Point, flex. Invert, evert. Circles. Reverse. And scoot forward. Right into swivel steps. Turn your left leg, knee and toes out. Heel out, knee in. Toe out, knee out. Heel out, knee in. Toe out and hold. And then walk it in. 1, 2, 3, 5. One more time. 1, 2. From the hip. 3, 4. And hold. Back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we back. Let's go right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. Back in. One more time. And then both. 1, 2, and 3. And then in, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. In. 2. Forward folds. Hip hinge. Swivel on the hands. Point those elbows somewhat forward. And sit upright. Arms to neutral. Lean back. Sit upright. Rotating arms. And sit up. And lean back. One more. And step wide. Dragon takes a bow. Sitting up. Hands and arms to neutral. Leaning back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Now, dragon stirs the sea, tip to the right, turn slightly right, bow, elbows flare out, sweep across, circle up and around. 2 more. Bow, stay forward as you go from right to left, stay to the left as you go up and back, stay back as you swing around. And reverse. And back to middle. Arms hang. Out. Turn, palms up, reach up. Right arm reaches higher and then softens. Left arm reaches higher and softens. And both. Out. Forward and up. Do a gentle back bend. Heart lift. Look up. Gently arch. And back down. Bring those hands up. Wrist circles. Reverse. Spread. Gather. Spread and into a soft fist. Open. Bird beak. Drop the wrist down. Bend it back. And monkey paw right at this joint. Gather these three and then chopstick. And bend the wrist in. Back. Bring them in tight. Extend. Pushing out, keeping the wrist folded. Wrist folded. Back. Open. Close. From here, in, out. Retract. Step. And full circles. In. Reverse. And chin down. Chin up. 3 more. Level. Turn. Middle. And turn the other way. Once more. Back to middle. Ear to shoulder. Just leave it there for a moment. Usually that needs a little extra time to let go. And then back to center and drop it to the other side. And up. Drop to the other side. Up. Other side. Back to middle, hands together, rub. Just a couple neck things. Base of the neck, this bump vertebra, hand there, go up to the base of the skull, other hand, up, up, up. Then hold one hand against the base of the skull, other hand opposite side of neck. Rub the side of the neck down to the little nook here. Then go to the base of the neck on either side of the bone. And then go across the tendon from low to high, back down to low, back up to high. So that this central tendon is open, right? Now this hand on the base of skull, side of neck, from high to low. Then base of neck on either side of the bump. And then back tendon across, from low to high, back to low again. And then just around and down. Alrighty. Now standing up and sitting down a few times. Arms are loose, folding at the hips, feet slid back a little. Fold, arms and shoulders out beyond the ankles, easy peasy, just push through the earth, stand up, and push the butt back. Sit. Two more like that. And then a couple Tai Chi squats. Remember, the goal here is the arms are so loose that as you let the booty go back and sink, the arms just hang down near to your toes. And then you push to the earth and you come back up and they just hang right where they naturally would be alongside you. So we're not putting our arms anywhere. We're just letting that shoulder blade, chest, arm complex that can be so congested come back up. We're letting it be so loose that they just hang, right? And that's a key component. One more, sinking and rising. Sink chi, wash organs. So we're standing. Now tip a little bit into your toes and let the liquid lean forward and let the arms just kind of hang out in front a little. And then when you rock back, the arms like a pendulum swing back. Rock to the toes. Rock to the heels. Get this swing, but notice even though you're loose and not rigid, doesn't mean you lose control of the arm. You can still control it. You can even pause it there. But you're just giving it this quality of soft and loose. Now, as you rock back, stay back, turn the palms forward and open right in this chest shoulder area, arms lift. So they're up here not by muscle tension, but by opening, loose space. And then tip to your toes and like water spilling all the way to the tips of the fingers, turn your palms up. Then rock to the heels, bending elbows, hands come in as if bringing something in the mouth. Nice catch, Sue. Rock back and then settle to the middle Now we do that Tai Chi squat, the butt goes back a little. And then as you sit, the arms soften long until they're fully released. Push through the earth and stand back up all the way to standing. We do it again. So rock a little bit to the heels, open, rock to the toes, reaching out, rock a little bit to the heels, hands come in as if bringing something in the mouth, rock to the middle of your feet, hands come to the middle, tail sneaks back, opening the space for you to just slide and stand back up. Arms hanging. So by the time you get down here, your arms should be straight, long, and loose. So when you come up, they shouldn't come into this position. They should come up in this position. And then from here, we rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock middle. Tail goes back, sit. Stand. One more. And shogun or closing gesture, wings, roll, fold, settle. Hands cross slightly one over the other and come down. Change your weight to your left leg, reach the left hand more down, right wrist comes up, right foot is empty. Change. Into the right leg, right hand reaches down, left wrist floats up, left foot empty. Change again. Change leg, change arm. Change leg, change arm. Change. Wait long enough for you to really arrive at complete, and then change. 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 Now remember the wheel. Now the high hand goes out in front. The low hand comes up under the armpit through that particular pathway. Whichever arm is on its way down, that's the leg you go into. Couple more. Remember to go long through the limb, so it's all the way long, all the way long. So we're getting our tissue to get softer and suppler. Now this high hand does that tuck that I talked about before, and the other hand swings under and out. Then the high hand comes back and does that tuck through the armpit as the other hand goes under and out. Walking in place, cycling the arms. It's called left and right wheel. And left and right pressing palm. The high hand presses down right alongside the body. As it does that, this hand floats up just in front of the body. And then this presses down along the side of the body as this floats up. And then press. The hand that's pressing down, you go into that leg so the other leg is empty. And then the hand that's pressing, you go into that leg so the other leg is empty. Leg. Leg. Left and right pressing palm. And Jim, make sure this right hand or the rising hand comes up pretty high right in front of you there. And then press as the other one comes up. And then press. And then finally, falling leaf, the high hand turns palm up and falls out in front as this one rises. And then it turns palm over and falls as the other one rises. This happens just kind of right out in front of the body. Not way out in front, it's right in here, right in this space. Fall. Fall. And again, if you bring this arm up like so, everything's internally rotated and then externally rotated and then internally rotated and externally while the other's internally and then externally and internally. Make sure you turn that palm over. And then both hands down, shogun, wing, roll forward, settle. Hands cross and come down. Now touch fingertips, all 5. Notice here when you close, you're closing here and here as well. So closing the front. So it's not here, it's closed. So bring the palms together. Close as much as you can and feel how that opens your back. Now, open. Now, as you're open, go into your right leg. So your right leg. Make sure you're going into your right leg. So, Tony, go into your right leg. That'll be this side leg for you. Yeah. Then go into your left leg. So I'm going into my left leg. It'll look opposite to you. Closing. Opening. Close. Open. Close. Now, I was, of course, sort of emphasizing this kind of straight thing, but this should be soft. It should be loose. It's just you want to feel this quality in the movement, this torso opening and closing here. So again, their arms are out, but if it can get exhausting, it's actually not very great for all the joints to be too straight. So let everything soften, but still create that feeling of open, close. And you'll also notice one other important bit is on my way open, I'm turning the arms this way, which is a slight internal rotation, so that they go out in this shape, which allows us to then settle that, and the hands kind of scoop under a little bit as you come back. And then they turn, palms facing down, open, slight scoop as you come under. So again, think of this like polishing. Polishing. And what is it about polishing? When you're polishing something, you're polishing off. You're not adding something to it. And you're not, in fact, even changing something like you might if you were thinking of sculpting. But we're more polishing off the debris, the tension, the rigidity that's in the way. Now, same feel, drop it below the sternum, above the navel. So this general section of the body. Open. Close. But same idea. All these Tai Chi movements are polishing, which is a rubbing off or a cleaning off what's there that's unnecessary. And this is at every level. So on the muscular level, what's there? What tension is there that if it weren't, you'd move smoother? At the nervous system level, soft, slow. So you can just be looking for speed bumps and potholes in the nervous system. Now drop the hands right in front of the groin area, swinging open, close. Same thing here. Turning palms slightly, turning palms slightly. And that turn of palms isn't just in the palms. It's in the shoulder, it's in the torso. Turn. Turn. Open. Close. Good. And then go right into cross, raise, open, down. Go into your left leg, cross, raise, full circle. Cross, raise, open, cross, raise, open. This is called opening heaven, closing earth. Now let's do opening earth. Open, close heaven, bring them together, down, open, close, open, close. Looser, easier. And again, you may notice I'm still doing opening to my right leg, closing to the left leg. So there's reasons for that, sort of energetic reasons, but one of the best qualities of it is it just doesn't have us standing there frozen in place. It keeps us finding this limberness between the legs and settle. Show. Hands cross and come down. Turn your feet just slightly out, soft knees, bend left elbow, reach forward and diagonally across. Now stay there for a moment and feel your body weight naturally in your right leg, your waist naturally turning to the right, your left quad with an opportunity to open. Turn the palm. As this hand falls, bend the right elbow, bring the hand up, and reach across with the right. Turn that palm up. Keep the hand long or the arm long as you then bend the left elbow. Reach. As that arm falls, stays long. Reach. When you're reaching, think forward corner of the telephone booth. So it's not to the left side or the right side of the room. It's at this forward diagonal over there. Palm face up. And remember, long, 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 long. Stay long. Long. Stay long. And under, over the top. Under, over the top. And both hands down, palms facing each other, swing, 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 swing. Now, swing, come up, over, down, under, up, over, switch. Polishing, polishing, round by round, addition by subtraction, finding the wheels, the spirals, the pivots. Do it with softness, so that each time you execute the movement with that soft quality, you up the percentage that you're going to find this later in the day, this easy quality. And switch once more, but here we come up. Now, the hands are over here. Right palm faces up, left palm is facing down. Come across. All the way to this side. And then swing down. Up. Turn right palm up. Cross. Down. Under. Up. Under. It's called Lu. This is from Chen Tai Chi. This movement shows up a lot. These are sort of Chen Tai Chi basics. So Jim, watch what I'm doing here. See how these are all in one horizontal line here? This is above it. Yeah. There it is. Good. Now we're going to switch sides, but you'll see it on the other side. So swing. So it just comes up about shoulder height, a little lower than shoulder. The left palm turns face up, right palm face down, and then out and across in front. Swing down. Scoop that hand under, Lu, and let it get all the way to its end so it finishes. Swing, Lu, Lu. Again, all these movements just help to clear out starch in the body, but they are kick-starting mechanisms, pivots, wheels, spirals. Now we're going to just Lu back and forth. So Lu all the way to one side, and then the palms turn. Lu. And again, turn. Lu. They get all the way to their end and they turn around. Lu. Keep going. So again, as you come across, they get all the way to the end and then roll. Lu. 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 And swing them down. Loose. Loose. Chauvin. Settle to the middle. Hands cross slightly, come down. Now, this little swing, this rising of the hands, and have this foot turn slightly out. So this is pung. We're going to do this a couple of times. Come down. So we're in our right leg, left foot's turned out. This arms start rising like a wave, but as they rise, we're shifting and turning. So that wave moves over and across and then swing down. We're going to do that a few more times. But just the joints loose and let them unfurl, right? So it's hard for me to sort of show the best angle of it, but you can see hopefully that it's not stiff arms that are just moving across over there, even though that might be where they start, where you're just kind of trying to get your limbs to go. But eventually you want it to have this feeling of a wave over the top, right? And then down on, and then, and feel what that's doing to the joints, to the tissues. It's conditioning the tissues to be pliable, soft, supple, mobile, versus this rigid, square-like body we have. Now let's switch directions. So swing it. So you're in your left leg. The arms start rising. And you shift, turn, and just let that wave get all the way through the fingertips and then swing down. Wave. Wave. All the way to the fingertips. So then, Jim, watch here. Rising, and then kind of like you're turning your arms over and smacking something with the back of your hands. So that's this path across and then loosen down, straight. And then they rise up and we turn. And so there's this across. Another description of it is like you're holding a blanket and you're throwing a blanket up and over something to cover it, right? So you're going, okay. Now let's put those together. So we're going pung, pung, up and over. Now when you get to the end of the pung, left palm face up, right palm face down, lu, cross. And then swing over to this side, and let's do a pung to the right. Rising, turning, pung, and then turn it into lu. Right palm face up, left palm face down, cross. And then change sides. This is loading up. They call it storing, and then issuing or manifesting the energy. And then this would be storing, preparing, and then issuing. And this is releasing and then storing. Pung to the right. Lu. Remember the lu there. Then swing. And then pung to your left. Lu back to the right. Down. One more to each side. Pung. So this comes from the Tai Chi form, Chen Tai Chi form of 13 energies. It's the first two energies. And stand for a moment. So those movements kickstart and invite the energy of the body to behave in its way that we're trying to get it to behave, which is like the ocean, rising, sinking, moving, right? We don't want to be rigid, stuck. We want to be lithe and fluid and movable. So these movements induce that. These round shapes induce all that. Now let's finish with 3 sync chi wash organs. Rock back, up, rock forward, reach out, rock back, bringing in, rock middle, settle to the middle, through. Coming up with arms totally loose, rock back, forward, back, middle, through. Last one. Seal. 3 breaths. Taoist bow. Thanks, folks. Any questions? Feel free to unmute.
Thank you, Otto.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see you.